guys, today we're going to talk about hearing and balance. But before we do, here are some facts about your ear you may not have known.
Did you know that your ears never stop hearing even when you're asleep?
Or that your ear actually plays an essential role in maintaining balance or equilibrium?
In order to understand balance, we need to take a closer look at the structure of the ear.
Inside the inner ear is the vestibular apparatus. The vestibular apparatus is made up of the cochlea, which is a bone structure shaped like a snail and filled with fluids such as endolymph and perilymph. Here are the semicircle canals. This is the superior semicircle canal, lateral semicircle canal, and posterior semicircle canal. Right here is the vestibule, which has the ampullae, which connects all the canals together.
Here is a detailed diagram of the vestibular system, so you could take a closer look and review what Summer just explained.
Now, what exactly does this all mean? The vestibule controls pressure and balance and is composed of 5 distinct end organs. The organs are broken up into 3 small semicircular canals, which are filled with endolymph fluid. These canals are sensitive to head rotation. There are 2 otolith organs sensitive to straight line acceleration. The semicircular canals are arranged as a set of 3 mutually orthogonal sensors. Due to this arrangement, the canals can uniquely specify the direction and amplitude of any head rotation. The canals are organized into functional pairs in the same outer physical plane, and during any plane rotation, one member of the pair is excitatory and the other is inhibitory, counteracting one another to maintain balance. The otolith organs include the saccule and urticle. The urticle senses forward and backward movement, left and right movement, or any combination. The saccule senses motions on the sagittal plane, which is left and right movement. Each semicircle has a swelling at the end called the ampulla. Within the ampulla are the crystallis ampularis, a structure that responds to gravitational movement. The different hair cells, known as cilia, extend to the copula, a membrane that attaches to the top of the ampulla. When the head is rotated, the canal moves with it, but the inertia in the endolymph makes it lag behind. This results in a bending of the cupula in the direction opposite the rotation. This either creates a decrease or increase in the discharge rate of the nerve cells innervating the crista, depending upon the direction of movement. If the rotation continues, the endolymph catches up with the movement of the canal, and the cupula is returned to the upright position, and the discharge of the nerve fibers returns to its former rate. If the rotation is suddenly stopped, the canals immediately stop the rotation, but the endolymph does not, so the cupulas bend in the opposite direction. The effect of the discharge in the vestibular nerve fibers is opposite that of the original rotation. In each pair of the canals, the deflection of cupula on one side of the body causes depolarization of the hair cells, while the same movement causes hyperpolarization of the hair cells on the other side of the body. Basically, when you turn your head to the right side, the horizontal canals are active and the right side depolarizes while the left side hyperpolarizes, indicating the direction of movement and maintaining balance.
And again, for those visual people, here is an image of balance and equilibrium. That we understand hearing and balance, let's talk about how balance is impacted on a roller coaster. Well, buckle up because I'm about to explain everything. So, the saccule and the urticle are responsible for sending signals to the brain when you move up and down, or forward and backward. Think again of a roller coaster. When the roller coaster starts, you are moving straight forward, quickly. The fluid inside your urticle pushes on the hair cells, which tell your brain that you are moving forward. When you drop down a steep hill on the roller coaster, the fluid in your saccule moves. The fluid pushes on the hair cells in the saccule, which tell your brain that you are moving down. These changes are happening so quickly. That's why you feel that weird sensation on a roller coaster. or sometimes motion sickness. Now let's talk about balance disorders. There are more than a dozen types of balance disorders. The common ones include vertigo, labyrinthitis, and Meniere disease. Let's take a closer look at vertigo. Vertigo is an abnormal sensation that makes you feel like the world is spinning, and it may be accompanied by an intense vomiting. Vertigo itself is a symptom or indicator of an underlying balance problem either involving the labyrinth of the inner ear or the cerebrum of the brain. Furthermore, positional vertigo, and for our case, BPPV, is a brief, intense episode of vertigo that occurs because of a specific change in the position of the head. Another disease of concern is Meniere's disease. This is associated with a change in fluid volume within the parts of the labyrinth, as Summer explained. However, the cause of it is still unknown. The disease causes episodes of vertigo, basically sense of rotation, rocking, and irregular hearing loss, and a ringing or buzzing in the ear.
So today you learned about the basic structure of the ear, the receptors involved in conveying the information, why we get motion sickness, and disorders involved with balance.
Special thanks to Ms. Niberich, Learning Genetics, our textbook, and of course, Crash Course.